Thank you, John and Helen. My guest, Dr. Yemi Amusan, and I will take a quick deep dive into the entertainment industry and our economy. Yemi has worked in the media and entertainment industry for over 20 years, playing a diverse range of roles such as event producer, production manager, technical director, and show caller. He's the CEO of event management and production consultancy, Lucere Limited. And as per my introduction of him, he's also a medical doctor, not practicing, but a medical doctor nonetheless. But before we start, I'd like to quickly talk about something that's burning for me. It's about the vandalism and the attempted theft of the tracks at one of our new railway stations. We as a people need to be responsible for educating the people at the grassroots levels. We need to help them understand that these acts of vandalism affect them as much as they do us, and in fact, probably more. Until we collectively become the messengers for good behaviour, we're going to continue going round and round in circles. And we can't always rely on the government to do all the work for us by simply just saying it's the government's responsibility. When in reality, we have to take ownership of the situation. You know, we have to very simply explain to the miscreants that their mother, their father, their sister, their brother, their relatives who need cheap transportation to make a living, to feed them, educate them, support them, are directly impacted by these acts of vandalism. And for me, it's something that I'm quite frustrated by, and I'm sure you can tell. And we need to be able to paint a clear picture of their actions. Until we are able to do this, we cannot change the narrative. And as we know, the devil makes work for idle hands. So you and I need to be part of the change. We need to start communicating change now. Okay, so let me get back to the topic of the day, entertainment and the economy. Welcome, Dr. Yemi. Thank you for indulging me just now.
Thank you for having me, and I have to say it was a necessary segue. It's very important.
It is, because unfortunately, the biggest problem is that the people doing the vandalism and the theft do not really understand the impact of their actions.
Yeah.
And it's our job to educate them.
But interestingly, it also segues into the conversation that we're having about entertainment industry.
Yes, it does.
Because of the sector and the part of the population that benefits most from things that can be done to enhance this industry. So I'm excited about this conversation.
I am so excited. So let's start by you telling me, what is entertainment to you?
Okay, so entertainment is basically anything that is interesting, anything that engages you, that holds your attention. Interestingly, it comes from a word that actually means in its origin to hold or to maintain. And so anything that engages you, that holds your attention, that lifts your spirits is entertainment.
Yeah, anything.
Anything.
Music, theatre, comedy, gaming.
Absolutely. It covers,
anything.
in fact, I would say
even.
that it covers the entire spectrum of human endeavor.
Yep.
So whether it's watching, people pretend or who think they can sing, but actually can't, whether you'll enjoy watching that on TV, or you enjoy watching 22 men kick a ball around the stadium, or you enjoy people flying from trapezes, or you enjoy action movie, all of it is entertainment. If it holds your attention.
Or you enjoy gaming, which is a new,
it's
actually
actually quite large.
Yeah.
And you see, most times when people think about entertainment, they tend to focus on cinema, television, and music. But those are just one aspect of the entertainment. They actually fall into the category of live entertainment. But you have exhibition entertainment, your museums, your theme parks, your amusement parks. You have electronic entertainment, that's your gaming, your intellectual, internet based activities and electronic based activities.
And you even have digital entertainment,
which
is social media and all of
Absolutely.
that. Yes. Thank you so much for that, because it really always bothers me slightly when people talk about entertainment and they just think about the live entertainment in form of music and theatre and all of that. So it's great to have a broader perspective. So that then takes me to my next question, which is media and entertainment are two words that are usually used in tandem. Why is this?
Okay, so media or mass media talks about the mediums of communication in relation to being able to send information or data to a large number of people. And so there you have your print, you have your digital, you have your broadcast, and that goes hand in hand with entertainment because the media then creates the platforms or the tools to expand the reach of entertainment. So most media companies end up being entertainment companies as well because the entertainment is the content that they broadcast on their platforms. So most in generally when you hear media, you have media and entertainment coming together because one is the platform, the other is the content.
Okay, so to that, tell me more about what you do and how media and entertainment can impact the economy, particularly in job creation.
Okay, so I run a event management consultancy, and we focus on production, live events, the gamut of that. So everything from producing.
What is production? What is live events?
Okay.
Let's break it down.
So production
Yes.
is the process of taking different elements of that would be entertaining and putting them together so that it becomes something that can be consumed in a live setting. So you have the talent, you have the technical equipment.
What's talent?
So talent is the raw, I look at talent as the raw material for entertainment. That's the ability to do something.
So
It could be
the artist,
the artist,
the musician, the person whose voice we're hearing or who's doing
exactly.
the acting.
So the ability to string words together in poetry or in rap, the ability to put thoughts down in song, the ability to express song in a tune that is pleasant to hear. That's all of that is talent. That's something that is bought with, that you're born with. But then there is the enhancement of the talent through training, through diligence, through hard work that makes it a marketable commodity. And so when we start talking about the economics of it, we'll get to that. But for production, you take that, but then you have to enhance it. You have to platform it. So everything you see, the stage, the lights, the cameras, the organization of getting people into the venue, the choreography of the entire process is production. So just end to end.
Yeah.
So just like in food, you have food production, you have the raw material that's processed in a factory until you get the packaged good. Same way in entertainment, you have production processes to take different forms of expression and make them presentable either on a digital or media platform or in a live setting.
How does that impact our economy?
So the entertainment industry is largely considered by economists. Now, disclaimer, I am not an economist, but
okay.
I'll try and take a stab at it. It's explained by economists as a tertiary, part of the tertiary economic sector. Now,
What is the tertiary economic sector?
I was about to explain that. So economists have a sector model for economics or in any country or any economy. And they say it's divided into three sectors. The primary sector is raw materials.
Okay.
The secondary sector is manufacturing processes.
Okay.
And then the tertiary or the third sector is the human services or the service provision that helps the other two run.
Right.
And so you find that in most economies, you have the raw material, whether it's your cocoa or your rice or your crude oil.
And in the case of entertainment, the talent.
In the case of entertainment, that would be the talent. Then you have the manufacturing processes. That's how you begin to expand the value chain. And that's where you have, you know, the learning, the training, the
academic
formal,
element.
the academic element, the
Skills
honing of
acquisition.
skills.
Yeah.
And you know, there's a difference between talent and skill.
Yes.
And so you can be talented but unskilled. And
Yes.
you have to say that we are very rich in talent, but we are somewhat lagging behind in terms of skills acquisition to enhance the talent, and so we're not profiting with the entire gamut of the value chain. And then you have the services sector. Now, the entertainment industry runs on the service sector, not so much the talent, which is also a misconception that people have, because
Yes.
people think of the entertainment industry and think of the singer.
Yes.
But the entertainment industry is actually made up of the people who create the platform for the singer so that the singer can reach the greater number of people.
Yep.
So the people behind the camera, the people who run the wires, the people who set up the lights, they form a large part of the ecosystem that becomes the entertainment industry. The end product, which is the program you see, is what the consumer consumes from their sitting room, and the raw material is the talent that goes in. But without the entire value chain of production, which is where you have job creation,
Yep.
which is where you have investment, which is where you have the opportunity for young people to have a career path, even if they're not talented in singing, that's where you have the entertainment industry begin to grow and blossom. So wherever you have an industry where you only have raw materials but little to no manufacturing and very few opportunities for the services, you have an industry that is going to be lagging behind its counterparts in more developed climates.
Okay. So let me just very quickly simplify that. In this room we're in,
Yes.
yeah, I'll bring it to real terms.
Absolutely.
There is the talents,
Yes.
who are, I would say, in this instance, the presenters, myself
Absolutely.
included, I
So
presume.
you're camera talent.
Okay.
John and Helen are camera
Camera
talent.
talent, yes. And you're also camera talent because
Today.
you're a guest today. Yes.
Yes.
However,
I'm masquerading as.
you're masquerading us. However, in this room we have the person who mic'd us.
Yes.
Yes, we have the people who set up the furniture we're sitting on.
Absolutely.
That's another set of
Your set
that's another
designers.
person, the set designers. We have the camera guys.
Absolutely.
We have the directors in the other room.
Absolutely.
So to make sure this show runs,
Yes. You need all.
we have the producer.
Yeah.
We have welfare who's given us coffee this morning.
Absolutely. You have
So
your makeup.
We have makeup.
You have wardrobe.
Exactly. So we have, for this show that lasts for less than 2 hours in its entirety, we have a team of about 15 people.
Absolutely.
And even if we even take it further down, we have the gate man who opened the gate for us.
Absolutely.
So we have over 15 people.
So because of this program, you're providing employment for anything from 20 to 25 people.
That is the most important thing to be aware of.
So a lot of times when people think about the entertainment industry, there seems to be a lack of awareness of the number of people that collaborate, that are part of this ecosystem to make it function.
Exactly. That is actually really, really succinct. So let me now take it back to vandalism first, government second. How does the vandalism of the railways connect with the entertainment ecosystem and our economy?
So one of the things that seems to be a challenge for us to grasp as a nation is the reality that we have a population that is in excess of 60–70% under the age of, between the ages of 18 to 35. Mm-hmm. And we also have unemployment that is up north of 50%. Now, with these numbers, you begin to realize that of these 18 to 35, you have people, some of them have gone to school, some of them have not had the opportunity to go to school. They lack the means in their own perception to actually make it in life. There are no job prospects. There's nothing that's giving them the hope to stay in line and wait for their turn, which is generally the mantra: be patient and your time will come. But you see, staying in line, waiting till your time will come, means that you are guaranteed that you're going to eat at least today. And so because of that, people end up embracing destructive behavior, vandalistic, tendencies in order to crime. And so you have, whenever you have poverty, unemployment spiking, you have crime also spiking, because at the end of the day, people feel they don't have a choice.
So how can entertainment impact this positively?
So entertainment works two ways. On one hand, on one side, just for you and I, entertainment is a stress reliever. It's it's a means to unwind, to take your mind off certain things. There's certain shows that are we call them guilty pleasures. They give us an escape.
Yeah, distresses.
But on a more pertinent level, entertainment, or the entertainment industry, is a massive job creator. And one of the beauties of it, because the raw material is talent, it is almost infinite in its possibilities. There are three things that Nigeria has in great abundance: land, arable land at that, young people, and talent. I would say that our people and their talent are probably the greatest resources that we have. Now, agriculture becomes an immediate thing. Young people, getting them into agriculture, that should be a priority. But I would also say entertainment, and getting young people into entertainment, into the entertainment ecosystem. So it is not a question of, oh, can you sing? Join the entertainment industry. Are you funny? Join it. Or can you act? No. There are many other career paths that can be embarked upon, because the ecosystem is so vast, and because talent is limitless. Listen, we tell one of our pastimes is storytelling. Our narratives, our culture is rich. Our narratives are rich, interesting. Even if you take a deep dive into mythology. We have, just like the Greeks and the Romans have their mythology, we have so many stories.
Yeah.
And so being able to, the material is endless. The opportunities are infinitesimal. And so there is so much to be gained by expanding this ecosystem and getting people employed.
So like we've talked about the different job options. One of the jobs right now is reminding me that I've got 5 minutes left.
Okay.
So very quickly, I would like to very quickly look at how we can get the miscreants into employment. Because one of the things that happens is, oh, there are no jobs, there are no jobs, there are no jobs. We can't get them jobs. But in reality, you can get the vandal who cuts metal is clearly skilled at metal cutting. You need to cut metal to build a set.
Yes.
You need to cut metal to do some elements of technical work for productions in the entertainment industry. So give me some very quick job types that can be utilized so that we can get people to begin to understand how easily they can impact the economy positively.
Okay, so I would say, first of all, you have to look at the environment we're in. And there's often a lot of, talk about government doing this or government not doing that or whatnot. I think that the role that the government plays in entertainment has to be balanced, in the sense that you create an enabling environment,
Yes.
but then you don't co-opt the talent streams or the entertainment streams. So the enabling environment does things like providing subsidies for education. Now, education along skills. Now, most times when we think about education, it's numbers and grammar. But skills, the utilization of skills. Some people have hand-eye coordination, which is something that we're blessed with in the African continent. Hand-eye coordination, physical dexterity, motor skills. And so being able to find ways at a very basic level to recruit people so that they have the opportunity. You begin to create avenues for artisans. We used to have a very healthy artisan industry that seems to have, gone down quite a bit, but it's very useful. And, one of the things that is also a bit of a challenge is we have in the entertainment sector, it's sort of, focused around the big city hubs. So Lagos, Abuja, Onitsha, Aba, Alaba is where you find a lot of entertainment hubs. But in other underserved communities, in the far north, in other smaller communities, you have bodies that can actually go out, find young talent, find them in the in their schools and create programs that begins to recognize talent at a very early age.
And in this instance, we're also talking about finding skilled
people.
workers,
Yes,
finding the people who would do the production side of things.
Absolutely.
So that the whole gamut is taken care of.
Yes.
Excellent, excellent. So it's been very short.
Yes, it has.
Very sweet, and it's been very impactful. The thing that I take away from all of this is entertainment can create a lot of jobs, and
Absolutely.
there's a lot we can do as individuals
Yes.
to positively impact that. From our government, we need them to provide an enabling environment,
Yes.
but then we also have a role to play.
Yes.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much, Yemi, for being here.
Thank you
It
for
is
having me.
really, really awesome for us to be sitting down here having this tete-a-tete rather than running around like headless chickens working on a production. So thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. It's
taking
been
the
a
time
pleasure.
to come.
Thank you.
It's really, really awesome. So that is it from me for today. In a few minutes, Helen, John, and myself will round up the show. So see you shortly. Thank you.